More often in my interactions, I get to meet these ladies who are like, I've been dating this guy for a while, but I'm confused. I'm just not so sure whether he is the one. He's a church guy, but still there is just something that tells me probably he isn't. I'm just confused. And it can be so very difficult as Christian single ladies to make that decision, most especially when you met this person in church or the person you met is a Christian. So you don't really know whether to move on with the relationship or to just cut it off. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 signs that can be a clear indicator for you whether the one who found you is the one or not. Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing good. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I'm always appreciative of your love and support. In case you're new here, my name is Charity Mugeni and welcome to Faith, Family and Relationships. If these are the kind of topics that you are interested in, feel free to hit that subscription button and become part of this family. Here are the 3 clear signs that will show you whether that church guy that you are dating, he is the one or not, or whether the one who found you, he is the one. The first sign or indicator is that if he is not living his life surrendered to God. You might be dating a church guy, but he is not living his life surrendered to God. And how do you know that his life is surrendered to God? The only way to know that he is living a life surrendered to God is to find out who he is. Who does he say that he is? Whose identity is he? If he is a guy or a man who says that he is a child of God, he knows and he is clear about that he is a child of God and he is living his life to please and honor God, then you found yourself the right guy. But if he is the kind of a guy who goes to church, yes, but he does not know who he does not know whose he is, then there is a problem. That is not the right man for you. You better just make a decision to disengage or to distance yourself from that kind of a person. Point number 2 is that if he is not yet delivered from sexual sins, if he is still addicted to sexual sins such as masturbation, pornography, and lust, then you just better distance yourself from such kind of a man. He might be a committed churchgoer, he's so active in ministry, but he is still not yet delivered from such sexual sins. Then you better just make a decision not to go on with this relationship, because marriage is not going to stop him, or it is not going to change the fact that he is still addicted. He will not stop just for the fact that he's now married to you. If you always see that when you meet, all he wants is to have sexual intimacy with you, like he always says things like, I can't help myself, I just want sexual intimacy with you. That is just the center of what goes on in your dating. Then you are not in the right hands. You better just stop wasting your time. You better stop. Because this is a kind of a person who will actually lead you into sin. That's why you need to be very careful with such kind of a person. Because you're not going to change him. For him to be a proper husband for you, he has to be already delivered from such. There is no problem if it is part and parcel of his past. Yes, what we are saying, it should be the past. But if it is still happening in the present times, as you are dating him, just stop wasting your time on such kind of a person. Just cancel that relationship, find yourself time to heal, and trust God for the right person for you. And the third sign is that if he often says these three things. The first one, he always says things like,
I deserve you. I'm so smart. I work so hard. I deserve you by all means.
then you better distance yourself from such kind of a person. Because this is a person who is bringing his ego and pride into a relationship. And trust me, those are signs that he is not going to respect you when he is married to you. A man who knows that he deserves you, he will not even tell you. He will be a humble person. He knows it. He doesn't want to keep telling you such. But when he starts telling you that he deserves you, he's smart, of course, those are things that you can see for yourself. He does not need to blow his own horn. But if he is a horn blower, then better distance yourself from such kind of a person. Another thing, if he always also says to you things like,
I'm still moving with the moment. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not so sure whether I am ready for marriage.
then be careful with that kind of a man. He is wasting your time. This is a kind of a man who is bringing his insecurities on you. When a man decides to pursue a woman he really wants, yes, he might not be ready to get married immediately, or he may not be in a hurry to get married immediately, but he is ready. The main reason that he is pursuing you is because he thinks he's ready for marriage. It might not happen immediately, but he is ready. He will not keep on telling you,
Oh, I'm just moving in the moment. I am not in a hurry.
you know, those are things that he knows and he will plan within his time. But he will not keep on bringing that up all the time. All the time he brings that up. But if he keeps on bringing it up, then just know that he is wasting your time. He has insecurities. He doesn't know what he wants. You better just stop and trust God to give you someone who knows what he wants. And the third thing, if you are dating this kind of a Christian church guy who always says things like,
I'm still young. Right now, I'm just enjoying life. I don't think that I'm ready to get married right now. Right now, I'm just focusing on building myself and enjoying life.
that is not the right man for you. He is immature. Because how can you start pursuing a woman for marriage and you're telling that woman that you are still young? Like, if you are young, she knows that already. Of course, people date mostly when they are still young. But the young that you are meaning in this case as a man, it means that you feel not yet mature enough for marriage. So if he always says that, he means he is not ready mature for marriage. So don't waste your time on such kind of a man. If you are still watching this video up to now and you haven't subscribed just as yet, please just take a second, hit that subscription button and be part of this family. Like the video, share, and you can as well leave a sweet comment down below in the comment section. See you in the next one. God bless you and bye-bye.